Hi everyone, I'm Mia. Tennis is one fascinating game such that it is now beginning to be a lot of people's favorite sport. If you are a sports fan, you are undoubtedly familiar with certain legendary players. This video highlights the top men's tennis rankings as of 2023. ATP men's tennis rankings in 2023 are methods used by the Tennis Association to precisely determine every player's entry-level qualification. While this involves comprehensive monitoring, the first rankings ever made were published for singles on August 23, 1973, and the doubles were ranked on March 1976. There it is, all-time men's tennis rankings as of 2023. Number 10. Ken Rosewall. Ken Rosewall had a long career that included both the pre- and post-Open era. He is widely considered to be one of the greatest tennis players of all time and is known for his longevity in the sport, having competed at the highest level well into his 40s. Rosewall began playing tennis as a child and turned professional at the age of 18. He quickly rose to prominence and won his first Grand Slam singles title, the Australian Championships, in 1953. Number 9. John McEnroe. John McEnroe is a retired American tennis player who turned professional in 1978 and quickly rose to prominence, winning his first Grand Slam singles title, the U.S. Open, in 1979. After retiring from professional tennis in 1992, McEnroe went on to work as a television commentator and tennis analyst. Number 8. Jimmy Connors. If there is one person who dominated more during the mid-1970s, it sure was Jimmy Connors. In 1974, he had a staggering 99 for record and won 3 Grand Slam tournaments. However, he was banned from playing in the French Open in 1974 due to his association with World Team Tennis. Number 7. Ivan Lendl. Ivan was the most dominant player in the 1980s. He could wear down his opponents with prestigious ground strokes, a topspin forehand, and an incredible level of conditioning. For 4 consecutive years, he was ranked the world's top player. Number 6. Bjorn Borg. Bjorn is one player who not only garnered a considerable fan base thanks to his killer ground game, but also for his looks. He notably came into prominence when he dominated Wimbledon and won the title for 5 consecutive years. Borg's first wife has said that he was always very placid and calm, except if he lost a match, he wouldn't talk for at least 3 days. He couldn't stand losing. This mental approach changed by 1981, when he has said that when he lost the Wimbledon final, "What shocked me was, I wasn't even upset." Number 5. Pete Sampras. Sampras turned professional in 1988 and quickly rose to prominence, winning his first Grand Slam singles title, the U.S. Open, in 1990. Over the course of his career, Sampras won a total of 14 Grand Slam singles titles, including 7 Wimbledon titles, 5 U.S. Open titles, and 2 Australian Open titles. Sampras won 64 top-level singles titles and 2 doubles titles. He was ranked the world number 1 for a total of 286 weeks, the third most in the Open era after Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, and was year-end number 1 for an ATP record 6 consecutive years from 1993 through 1998. Number 4. Rod Laver. Rod Laver won a total of 11 Grand Slam singles titles, including 2 calendar year Grand Slams in 1962 and 1969. He was particularly successful at Wimbledon, where he won 4 singles titles, and at the Australian Open, where he won 3 singles titles. Laver was known for his versatility on the court and his ability to adapt his game to different surfaces and opponents. Laver had a long-running, friendly rivalry with Ken Rosewall between 1963, when he started out as a pro, and 1976, when both were semi-retired from the main tour. Including tournaments and one-night stands, they played over 130 matches, all of them as professionals, with some results from the barnstorming Pro Tours lost or badly recorded. Overall, a match score of 89 to 75 in favor of Laver can be documented. Number 3. Roger Federer. Federer played his first junior match in 1996 at the age of 14 at a Grade II tournament in Switzerland. His main accomplishments as a junior player came at Wimbledon in 1998 when he won both the boys' singles final over Irakli Labadze and, in doubles, teamed with Olivier Rochus, defeating the team of Mitchell Ladra and Andy Ram. He ended his junior career at the end of 1998 with a high ranking of number 1 in singles. Federer is known for his philanthropy and his commitment to charitable causes. He established the Roger Federer Foundation in 2003, which supports education programs for children in Africa and Switzerland. He has won a total of 20 Grand Slam singles titles, including 8 Wimbledon titles, 6 Australian Open titles, 5 US Open titles, and 1 French Open title. Number 2. Rafael Nadal. Nadal, famously dubbed Rafa or the King of Clay, won 22 Grand Slam titles that eclipsed his closest rivals like Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. As a result, for quite some time, Nadal was widely regarded as the greatest clay court player of all time. He was the defending champion at the 2023 Australian Open, but lost in straight sets to Mackenzie McDonald in the second round. During the match, Nadal was severely hampered by a hip injury for which he received treatment throughout the game. In late February, Nadal officially announced his withdrawal from the Indian Wells and Miami Masters to recuperate from the injury he sustained at the Australian Open. As a result, he exited the top 10 for the first time since April 25, 2005, on March 20, 2023, ending the longest top 10 streak in ATP rankings history. According to tournament organizers, Nadal was aiming to make a comeback despite the injury at the 2023 Monte Carlo Masters, but withdrew in April. And the number 1, Novak Djokovic. Djokovic kicked off his season by winning his 92nd career title at the 2023 Adelaide International 1, where he defeated Sebastian Korda in 3 sets in the final after saving a championship point. He then played an exhibition event playing against Nick Kyrgios the following week, despite hamstring injury concerns. At the Australian Open, Djokovic dropped only 1 set en route to the final, where he defeated Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets to claim his record-extending 10th Australian Open title while tying Nadal for the Open-era record of 22 men's singles major titles, and reclaiming the world number 1 ranking from Carlos Alcaraz. On February 20, 2023, Djokovic tied Steffi Graf's record for most weeks as world number 1 that she set back 25 years ago in March of 1997. The following week, on 27 February, he broke the record with 378 weeks at number 1, the most of any male tennis player in the Open era. Djokovic was forced to withdraw from the 2023 BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells after being denied a visa into the United States due to being unvaccinated. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis made a direct appeal to US President Joe Biden to grant Djokovic a visa for the 2023 Miami Open, despite being unvaccinated. Who is the world's number 1 in tennis now? Novak Djokovic is currently the greatest of all time as far as tennis is concerned. He has won a total of 20 Grand Slam singles titles, including 9 Australian Open titles, 5 Wimbledon titles, 3 US Open titles, and 3 French Open titles. What do you think about this ranking? Feel free to comment. Don't forget to like video, subscribe to channel and turn on notifications to be notified of new videos. I'm Mia. Thanks for watching. See you in the next top 10 videos.